What's up, everyone? Shall we start our lesson today? If you said no, we're going to start anyway. Our lesson today is MIA by law.
Hi. Who do you think I am? A superhero? No. I'm actually just an accountant. Do you know the rules that we need to follow to be an accountant? Of course you don't know. I'm just going to say it anyway. Firstly is integrity. You have to be straightforward and honest to keep professional and relationship. Next is objectivity. Don't allow any bias, conflict of interest or undue influence. Then is professional competence and due care. Act diligently and in accordance with applicable technical and professional standards. Don't forget about confidentiality. To keep a secret or never to disclose any information to third parties without proper and specific authority. Lastly is to have a professional behavior. To comply with relevant laws and regulations and should avoid any conduct that discredits the profession. Threats fall into one or more of the following categories. Firstly, self-interest threat. This occurs when an auditor has a beneficial interest in a client's performance. Next is self-review threat. This occurs when an auditor has to review work that they previously performed. Then is advocacy threat. This can occur when the auditor is asked to promote or represent their client in some way. Beside, familiarity threat. This occurs when the auditor is too sympathetic or trusting of the client because of a close relationship with them. Lastly, intimidation threat. Clients may try to harass or bully auditors into giving preferential audit reports. Safeguards are made to eliminate or reduce threats. Safeguards created by terms of the engagement, basis fees are charged and services are covered. Next, safeguards must have its own statutory duties and responsibilities. Last but not least, safeguards is assigned during appropriate time and by qualified staffs. There are two types of independence. First is independence of fact. It is based on your action in a situation or real independence. The ability to make independent decisions if you were pushed into a corner and under pressure without being influenced in any way. Second is independence by appearance. It is what third parties would perceive as being independence, so you are perceived by others to be independent.
As a chartered accountant, we are not allowed to practice other than use his name, or name of his partner being a chartered accountant, or in the name of a firm form at the time of the coming into operation of Act.
These are the fees charged for all engagement and should be taken into account, among other. First is skill and knowledge. Secondly is level of training and experience. Next one is the time occupied by each person on the work. Lastly is the degree of responsibility and urgency. Next is commission. A member shall not pay commission to obtain a client. A member shall not receive commission from a client. This is to avoid any unethical behavior by the auditor.
Referral is a situation where another member refers another member to a firm. The member being referred to need to inform the referee member before accepting any other professional services. A professional accountant in public practice may receive a referral fee relating to a client. They may also pay referral fee to obtain a client. Threat shall be evaluated and safeguards applied.
International Standard on Auditing (ISA) are professional standards for the performance of financial audit of financial information. These standards are issued by International Federation of Accountants (IFAC) through the International Auditing and Assurance Standards for ISB. List of standards. First is ISO 220 for quality for an audit of financial statements. Next is IS 230 Audit Documentation, Malaysian Standard on Auditing. Malaysian Standard on Auditing (MSA) are produced and issued by the Malaysian Institute of Accountant (MIA). It is general guidelines to help the auditors in fulfilling in skills of responsibilities in the audit.